We are all salespeople. Sales is part of all of our lives, so whether you do it professionally or simply in life, embrace it, master it, profit. This is Life of Selling. Think about all the people and experiences that have taught you throughout your life. Some taught you in classrooms, some taught you at work, some taught you through success, and some taught you through failure. Some gave you confidence, others quietly gave you limitations. The interesting part is this: they are still teaching you today, whether you recognize it or not. These are your 7 teachers. Most people can easily identify the people who taught them in school, but very few people ever stop to think about the other teachers that continue shaping their decisions long after graduation. The goal of this video isn't to tell you who to listen to, it's to help you recognize who's already influencing your thinking. Because once you recognize the voices managing your decisions, you can start managing those voices instead. Let's meet your 7 teachers. The first teacher is the one most people think about immediately: formal education, school, college, certifications, degrees, training programs, etc. This teacher gives you structure, it gives you language, it gives you foundation. But like every teacher on this list, it can both help you and mislead you. Formal education teaches you fundamentals, it teaches you structure, it teaches you discipline. It gives you frameworks that help you understand the world around you. But the real world rarely looks like a textbook. Customers rarely follow the case study, and careers do not always follow the syllabus. And sometimes there is no single right answer. So the lesson is simple: build your foundation here, but do not build your entire career here. Your next teacher is your company. And when I say company, I mean leadership, management, onboarding, training, processes, products, culture, meetings, and the way your organization believes work should be done. Your company teaches you products, processes, culture, and expectations. It teaches you what matters inside that organization and how success is defined there. But every company has habits. Some are excellent, some are just old. The danger is when you start believing the way your company does something is the way everyone should do it. So learn the strengths of your company. Learn what they do well, but do not mistake company practices for universal truth. Your coworkers are teaching you every day, sometimes directly, sometimes just by what they complain about, what they celebrate, what they avoid, and what they believe is possible. Coworkers can teach practical shortcuts, they can share experience, they can give you new perspective. They can show you how things really work when nobody is reading from the training manual. But coworkers can also teach cynicism. They can teach excuses. They can teach you to lower your expectations before you even try. So borrow their experience. Learn from what they've seen. Just don't borrow their excuses. The fourth teacher is your customers. And if you're not in sales, do not tune this one out. Every role has customers. They may be external customers, internal customers, students, patients, guests, clients, coworkers, or the next person in the process. Whoever consumes your work is one of your teachers. Customers teach you what people actually need. They teach you expectations. They teach you reality. They teach whether the work you are doing is creating value. But customers can also mislead you if you let one loud voice become the voice of the entire market. One complaint, one bad experience, or one unusual situation should not rewrite your entire philosophy. So listen carefully. Customers are one of your greatest teachers. Just make sure you are learning patterns, not anecdotes. Continuing education is the teacher you choose. Books, podcasts, conferences, mentors, articles, videos, conversations, and anything else you intentionally feed your mind. This teacher gives you new ideas, better methods, different perspectives, the opportunity to keep growing long after formal education ends. But this teacher can also bury you in information. You can chase every trend, listen to every expert, and still never actually change what you do. So never stop learning. Just remember that consuming information is not the same as learning or using it. Also, as you continue learning, choose your sources carefully. Look for people who are focused on teaching, not people who shamelessly promote their content or themselves. Your sixth teacher may be the most powerful one because this teacher never leaves you. It is yourself. Your own experience is constantly teaching you. So are your successes, your failures, your fears, your assumptions, and your baggage. You can teach yourself confidence, judgment, resilience, and self-awareness. Over time, experience can become one of your greatest advantages. But experience can also become a trap. One failure can turn into fear. One success can turn into ego. One old story can become a belief you never question again. So trust your experience, it matters, but constantly question your conclusions. The seventh teacher is your environment, friends, family, social media, your neighborhood, your spouse, your community, the people you spend time with, and the conversations you allow into your life. Your environment teaches you norms, habits, expectations, and possibilities. It teaches you what feels normal. But your environment can also teach you comfort. It can teach you comparison. It can teach you low expectations. It can make growth feel strange and staying the same feel safe. So choose environments that challenge you, not just environments that comfort you. So we've met all 7 teachers. Now it's time for the final exam. Every decision you make, every belief you adopt, every habit you build, and every opportunity you pursue has a teacher behind it. Every one of your teachers has something valuable to offer. Formal education gives you a foundation. Your company gives you structure. Your coworkers give you experience. Your customers give you reality. Continued education gives you a new perspective. You give yourself judgment, and your environment gives you context. But every one of them also has limitations. Any teacher can mislead you if their voice becomes too loud, too comfortable, or too unquestioned. So when one teacher gives you a limitation, ask another teacher. If your coworkers teach you cynicism, ask your customers what they actually need. If your environment teaches you fear, look for a new perspective. If your own experience gives you baggage, challenge it with another voice. That is the lesson. Learn from all 7. Take the strengths from each. Use one teacher to offset the blind spots or negativity of another. And whatever you do, don't let any one teacher become your principal. We are all salespeople. Embrace it, master it, profit. This is Life of Selling.